Hey everyone, looks like we got some technical difficulties. I apologize for that. Let's see what's going on with this sound. Everybody's telling me they can't hear the sound. Hey everyone, looks like we got some Okay. Coach Dimitri can hear. Put him on the stage.
What up, everybody? Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties. Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great, bro. Man, I don't know why Miles Monroe wasn't coming through. I got to figure out what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, man. It's all right, man. But yeah, man, bro. So today's talk is about change. I mean, like, of course, you always text me 30 seconds before we go live and say what the topic is, which I love, the impromptu. But change is so broad, man, and I wanted to kind of put my, I guess, little 2 cents on it. As far as change. So like, there's a famous quote that everybody kind of knows that goes, "Only the strong survive." All right, but as I gotten older and started to use wisdom to critically think about that quote, I realized that wasn't necessarily always true. Simply because all of the things that I know I've been through personally, and I know many people go through similar trials and challenges also. And in order to overcome every single trial and obstacle, which is different, you have to be able to adapt to the changing situations, to the different challenges and the different environments. So instead of only the strong survive, I like to say only the adaptable are able to survive, because the only thing
Mm.
in life that's constant is that things are always going to change. So in that same breath, you have to always be changing with the times in order to be able to adapt to this world that we live in. So hopefully, it wasn't too much background wind going on.
Nah, bro, it was great, man. I appreciate that. And you're right. Like people like to run from change. I get it. Humans are designed to be habitual, but you can be habitual with your change.
Yeah.
All of the
Mm.
companies that died had the last dying words was "We always did it this way." Last dying words of every business that ever said it. You have to evolve. You have to change. You got to step up. Like, I mean, and I'm putting this out there to all of those that are watching and the rewatchers. Shout out to everyone that's supporting us out there, and we apologize at the weirdness of the times for us. But hey, you guys are here. But let me ask you a question: Are you good with where you are in life? It's simple. And if you're good, that's great. Salute. Hey, you doing your thing. I'm glad that you're good. In order for that to remain, you have to look for ways to be even better. Like, you can be the best shooter in the NBA, but if you can't play defense or dribble, you limited. So when you get habitual with your change, what I'm saying is that when you see yourself achieving things due to some new habits and some new changes that you brought about in your life, then you get addicted to it. And it becomes a habit like, oh man, if I can do this, if I can lose these first 10 pounds, man, I might be able to lose 15 the next time. I might be able to lose 20. So that's where the change continuously evolves. If you could rep this, then you should be able to raise that up and rep some more.
Bro, so that sounds like a growth mindset to me. I
That's
mean,
exactly what it is.
man, like if I can do this, then if I've done this in the past, then I know that I can do this. Because and it all boils down to what I was saying earlier. It's like those constant challenges that always tend to pop up in everybody's life, right? It's always something, especially when you
Always.
there's always something going on, especially when you are working on becoming the best version of yourself, right? Because you have a lot of different moving pieces going on in your life. And, as pieces move, things tend to break, things tend to go wrong. So you have to always be on your pivot and always be attentive to how you're reacting to those challenges, right? And part of
Yeah.
that is understanding what your mindset is. Do you have a growth mindset? Do you have the type of mindset that says I can, I will, I must?
Mm.
Or do
Say
you
it
have a
again.
I can, I
I
will,
will.
and I
I
must?
must.
That is a growth
Yeah.
mindset. That's a mindset that we preach here at the WTF Academy. We teach our mentees how to win through focus. WTF. Because we all know that the world that we live in is full of distractions, and focus is the lost art. Like that's the secret sauce to everything. Is to really focus. If you learn to focus on one task and to master that before you move on to the next, you'll be miles and miles ahead of the rest of the
Danger.
population that's always trying to go over here, go over there, do this, do that. So go against the grain and be different and focus. But yeah, man, I'm kind of all over the place right now, man. But
I love it,
yeah,
bro. You
yeah,
seem
yeah.
right on point with me. Like, yeah, I'm
Yes, sir. I
telling you,
appreciate you. Yeah, yep, yep.
yeah, bro. You on
Yes,
point
sir.
with it, man, because a growth mindset requires change. Listen, I mean, unless you're 90 years old, you ain't worried about nothing changing but your diaper.
Yeah.
But there's still some change going on.
But you know what, bro? That's a great point, man. Because speaking of 90-year-olds, man, I'm blessed enough to have my grandparents still around, and my granddad is, I think he's like 89, 90 years old, man.
Man,
And
shout out to
it's
grandpa, man.
shout out granddad, man. And both of my grandparents are still living in their late 80s. They don't have no diaper. They don't need us to wash their butt. They don't have no walker. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I bring that up, man, is because it was a time where like my granddad was in retirement, which he still is, and he would just be comfortable sitting down on the couch all day watching TV, and he would never go walk around a neighborhood. He wouldn't go do anything active, right? And then sooner or later, his sciatic nerve messed up on him because he was being sedentary. He was sitting still too long.
Mm.
And what did he have to do to overcome that challenge in his late 80s at that time? This was about 4 or 5 years ago. He had to get up and start getting a routine to start going to the gym. And it's a community center half a mile from their house. So it's free for him
Mm.
to just go over there and exercise. But my point is that he adapted to the challenge that he was facing to his body, telling him that he had to get up and start moving, or else it was going to start breaking down on him faster than what he wanted. Right.
Mm.
So if a late 80-year-old man can get up and get going to make sure that his quality of life is the best that it can be, I know us as younger people, because everybody's pretty much younger than that. So we can all do something to move the needle forward in our life. There is no excuse, right? There is no excuse.
That's facts, bro. Yes. Shout out to the grandparents, man. That's dope. And that's such a blessing to have still in your life living grandparents, because I know they got some stories, bro, that
Yeah.
nobody could replicate. Like they got some history, some things they've overcome, and a whole lot of things to share that knowledge, man.
Yep.
And that's what we're here to do, is really share that type of knowledge and inspire you all. Like, man, I wish I could just grab some folks, man, and just shake them a little bit, like, get your shit together. Because look, it's 2024, bro. In case you ain't noticed, we almost halfway through the year.
Bro,
This
I'm
is
telling
May.
you.
This year is
Yeah.
flying by, you all. Like,
Yeah.
it's going at such a rapid pace. And what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, look back at your New Year's resolutions, at your New Year's goals and all that, and are you getting it? And if you are, shout out to everybody out there that's getting it. But if you are not, you have to change. And you kept saying a word, man, that I love playing on these words. You kept saying challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know if you take the LLE out
Woo!
of
Come on.
challenge, you have change.
Let's
Change
go.
requires challenging yourself.
Let's
That's
go.
what change requires. Or either you could just sit there and go backwards. But even if you go backwards, you still change it. It's
Yep.
inevitable. You got
Yep.
to change. Either you're going to change for the worse or you're going to change for the better. If you don't go to the gym, your body is going to change. If you go to the gym, your body is going to change.
Let's
I
go.
don't know about y'all. I would rather have a gym body.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, bro. That's everything you saying is grade A, man. And I want the rest of the people to hear the wisdom that you have to drop on them, man. And I know I gotta drop off the call in a few seconds, man. But before I do, I want to tell everybody thank y'all for joining our live stream. Thank y'all for coming on our live faithfully and watching
Yeah.
the replay faithfully, y'all. It really means a whole lot, and we have a lot of things in store for everybody to bring a lot more value to the community. So thank you so much. And always understand and remember that WTF not only means what's the formula, but it also means winning takes focus. And that's what we do here. That's what we teach everybody here to do at the WTF Academy. We're not closing the live yet. I know that typically how we close, but I'm going to jump off. But I want to let everybody know that. So, Mr. WTF, take them on out, man. Give them that sauce.
I got you, bro. You know I'm gonna hold it down, man. So
Right,
enjoy yourself, man. Give my love to the wife. My wife out on her bike too.
I love it. I love it. All right, bro. All right, everybody. Peace.
Peace. All right. So now you all that's hanging on with me, hang on with your guy. Listen, again, we're talking about challenging yourself. And don't make it like I want to be a billionaire. That's my challenge. You ain't 100,000 there. How about we get there first? You get what I'm saying? I want to be a millionaire. How about you be a 10,000er? So, most people don't make over six figures, but we all want to be millionaires. You jump in things, you jump in steps. Your mind has to change to even be equipped to handle $100,000, much less a million or a billion. The person you are right now will lose their mind if they got those type of numbers. You'll lose your wife, your children, your home. Everything will change for you because right here you ain't ready for it. But that's what we do is we get you ready for it by changing your mindset. People always talk about this thing called mindset, and I love it. But a mind can be set to the wrong thing. I'm going to repeat that. A mind can be set to the wrong thing. You can say, I'm working on my mindset. Well, hey, a broke clock is right twice a day. That don't mean that it's functioning as it should. So even though you get a couple little wins and you think, oh, I'm doing my thing, I'm out here doing my thing, then you go right back to who you were. Look at the lottery winners. They win that money. Most of them go broke and go right back to where they were. Athletes, we've seen it too many times. You are entertainers. When they drop off, they go back to where they were because they never adjusted their mindset. And we want to prepare you for the bag. We want to prepare you to be great parents. We want to prepare you to be great grandparents. And that starts right here. I don't care what you can do physically. That's great. We all have physical gifts. But this thing right here puts us over the top for everybody and everything that's living on this earth because of this. And if you can use this thing and use this tool, like some of us use a computer or use a phone, if we learn how to use this, it ain't nothing we can't do. The little goals you got right now will be a joke. But again, you're going to change regardless. And what I'm imploring you all to do is change for the better. I know I've been through some metamorphoses. I've been through some major changes. People that knew me back in the day they don't even believe this is who's on this live because I changed. Did we take some steps back with the change? Absolutely. And even robots not perfect. They have glitches. Now, if a robot or a computer, a machine perfectly made can have a glitch, what you think you gonna do? You gonna have a glitch too. But as you continuously go forward and continuously focus on the change that's for the better and that growth mindset, then there's absolutely nothing you can't accomplish in your life. There's nothing you can't do if you really, really want to do it. And that's what we're here to do, especially with the parents, with the teachers, the government officials, the not-for-profits. Shout out to all my not-for-profits out there. It's about changing. If you had 50 clients last year, why you don't have 500 as a goal for this year? Are you cool with just getting a little grant money and being all right and servicing? That's selfish, y'all. If you got something so great in you, which you do, but if you got something so great in you, why are you not giving it out? Oh, I'm going to just give it to my 10 people that's around me. Man, it's a nation of us that need all your help, need all our help. Everybody needs to come together. We're in the season of collaboration over competition. I am not trying to compete with you with nothing. I hope you got more money. I hope you got more happiness. I don't want to compete with you because we're comparing two different things. My not-for-profits, my for-profits, whatever you're doing, we can look at people as models and look at the modes and look at different things that we want to achieve. But we can never compare ourselves to them because comparisons rob you of all your joy. And we do this as parents. I got to touch on this because Dimitri done turned me loose on his live, so you know we finna go there. But a lot of parents, we are so stuck on stupid. Like, oh, here this guy go again insulting people. I'm not insulting you. We get stuck on stupid. And we say, well, this is how I always did it. That's being stuck on stupid. And if you've always done it that way and it works for you and that's great, then you need to give that away to everyone around you. Just like our podcast host, guest Storm Leroy, he said, if you investing in crypto, why you ain't telling everybody to invest in crypto? If you investing in real estate or you buying this stock, and you ain't telling your circle and everybody at the side, I mean, you need a horn and blow it out and let everybody know this is that deal. This is the change. But my challenge is the LLE in change. Because if you take those first three and those last three, that LLE is right there. Challenge. I need you all to challenge yourself. Do an extra rep. Read an extra book. Clean up a little bit more. Ride your bike longer. Do another mile. Go to another conference. Go to a parent-teacher conference, a local conference. Start with your little steps and come out of that shell, because that's what we're living in, is a shell. And the shell is called comfort. I was gonna say comfortability, but my tongue got tied up. Our shell is comfort, and all goals and dreams die in the comfort zone. You cannot achieve what you want without being uncomfortable. Is it uncomfortable to go to the gym the first week? Man, listen, I know this for a fact. I ain't met one person yet that wasn't sore and achy when they got done with that gym that first week. But you had to challenge yourself and come out of your comfort zone. Come out of your TV shows, your sleeping habits, and set your alarm 30 minutes or earlier. Like the wonderful Tiffany Hearn said, she has a routine in the morning that makes every day that she has a great day. And I ask you this, wouldn't you want every day to be a great day? I want all great days. We all want all great days, but unfortunately, they ain't always great. And that's okay, you all. It's okay not to have some great days. Life will do something. You have deaths in the family, all type of things that could just ruin a day. But if you set your day right in the morning, you have a high chance of having a great day. Because if your day is going great, Even when life comes with the curveballs and this and that, you feeling so good and you so high, your energy is so high that it's not even a thing to you. It doesn't bother you as much as it normally would because you set your day right by changing your daily habits, changing your morning routine to where you're getting up 30 minutes early, maybe an hour early, just to read a book. And you cutting out some of the bull crap that you watch. You cutting out some of the bull crap that you eat. And we really looking for change and changing for the better and all these things. You might even change your haircut. I'm gonna let mine grow out. You know, y'all gonna see me with an afro up here in a minute. But that change ain't gonna happen. But seriously, you all, I want everyone that can hear the sound of my voice to win. And winning takes focus. Winning takes change. It has to happen. But in order for you to change, you have to be challenged to come out of your comfort zone. Because it's good to be like Dimitri said, his grandpa was retired, feeling good, sat so long that it messed with his sciatic nerve, and he had to get busy. That's called sitting in your comfort zone. And those that are out here winning, look up your favorite people, your biggest celebrities, your number one go-to, and look at their habits. If you doubt anything that I'm saying, look at what they're doing. Are they sitting around just chilling? I'm good. I think Jadakiss said that. He said, ain't nothing all good when you all broke. Ooh. And we ain't just talking about money, you all. Some of you all are broke here and here. And so ain't nothing all good. When you see your partners and they like, oh, it's all good. Really? And you broke? Man, what you consider good? Because your good is not my good. And I'm trying to change. I am changing. Let me rephrase that, because I am is the most powerful two words in the dictionary. I am changing. I am the change that I desire. Say that every day. Say that throughout your day. I am the change that I desire, and watch what starts to happen. We live in this wonderful thing called the universe that was created by God. So we ain't separating those two. But this universe has a way of working for you. It has a way of opening doors. It has a way of lightening burdens and different things, but it all goes back to whether or not you are willing to challenge yourself to come out of your comfort zone. You got to come out of that comfort zone, you all. And that's what I'm praying. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you out there. Appreciate the support. I want you to win. It's 2024. We're in the 5th month. I don't know math that good, but we almost halfway done with it. And again, look back at your goals. Are you knocking them out the park? You should have been reset those goals by now, because they should be done if you to stay consistent and disciplined. But okay, we're not here to beat you up, even if you didn't. Today is the day, right now. Somebody listening to this is going to look at their life and look at their goals and say, you know what? That big old egghead joker had something to say. Because again, I want you all to win. I want everybody that can hear the sound of my voice to win. And you have the ability to change anything you want to change if you focus on the winning, because winning takes focus. We all say these cliches and these nice, cool sayings, but do we really believe it? Because again, the last 3 and the first 3 of change, it's a LLE in there that requires a challenge. Look at the wordplay. It requires a challenge. You are not going to change unless you challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone where your dreams and goals die for most people. Do I want you to have a life of peace? Absolutely. Comfort and peace is 2 different things. It's 2 different things, because you can be comfortable with change. You can be comfortable with going to the gym knowing it's going to hurt. You can be comfortable with that. and good with it and roll with it. And once you become comfortable with change and you accept it and you focus on that, oh, that zone just changed. And it's all about elevating you all and taking it to the next level. If you made it to 100,000, good job. It's time to hit a million. It's time to put a zero behind that. If you don't care about money and you just want to service people, then if you serviced 100 last year, you need to service 1,000 this year. It ain't just about money. It's about challenging yourself to come out of your comfort zone so you can accept the change that's sitting right around the corner waiting on you. Like, this whole world is designed to cater to you. You are made in the image and after the likeness of God. Everything on this earth was told to bow to you, not bow to the lions, the tigers, the bears. It said bow to man. The whole world is bowing to men and women, and we ain't even asking it for much. Raise your level, set your goals higher, and watch how you start winning. Is it going to be a little difficult? It's just like going to the gym. But what happens when you go to the gym and you get past that first week? Now you start feeling a little bit better. Oh, now I'm feeling kind of good. You know, I ain't, you know. And then it becomes easier. And now instead of going to the gym for 30 minutes, you're like, man, you know what? I'm going to go for 45. I'm going to put an extra 15 minutes on it. Change, you taking it to the next level, taking it to the next level. And that's what we encourage you all to do here at What's the Formula. I appreciate you all. Hey, I got a speaking engagement on May the 18th at Love Church. Anybody in the local metropolitan St. Louis East area, holler at your guy. We got a nice event where we're going to have mothers and their sons, and we're going to do some activities to bring that bond together. But it just in that event, you're going to have to change. Because again, every dying company said we always did it this way, right before the ship sank. So appreciate you all listening to me. I see we got a few numbers out there. Agatha, I appreciate you out there. I see you, Chrissy M. Everybody that's out there, even if you didn't comment, I love you all. We want you all to win. You see the link at the bottom. You want to be a guest on the podcast and share your story to the people, because your story could save somebody's life. And we have a free platform where you can share your story. And even if it's one person that hears it and you save one life, isn't that worth it? Like, we want things in big numbers. Save one life. Set one goal. Set one daily habit. Start, if that's what you need to start with that. Just start. We know math, the hardest thing is to get started. Once you get started and get some momentum, things will start coming your way. But you got to get started. Unless, again, you good with where you at. Hey, I'm happy for you. But I know most of the people watching this, they're still listening to me, they're thinking about some change. They're thinking about challenging themselves to come out of that comfort zone. They're thinking about new levels of finances, new levels of health, new levels of health and wealth. Like, why are you satisfied with just a little morsel? Just give me a little bit. Why are you good with that? When you can have it on earth as it is in heaven. Ooh-wee. That's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. If you only believe, you can have it on earth as it is in heaven. And I don't know about y'all, but I done heard some things about heaven. And let me tell you, it ain't what we living right now, because they say it's streets of gold. Maybe you got streets of gold. And again, I salute you if you do. But for those that don't, start with your imagination. Start right here when you have that idle time and imagine yourself doing great things. If health is your goal, imagine yourself with that body that causes you to buy new clothes, that cause you to wear stuff that's kind of tight. I ain't never wore nothing tight in my life till I was in my late 40s. And it's because my body ain't never looked this good. But seriously, whatever your goal is, whatever you want out of this life, you can get it. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Now I need you to believe in you. Not your spouse, not nobody else. You gotta believe in you. And once you start believing, it's unlimited amount of things that you can do. Man, I can't talk today for nothing. My nap was cut short by some rude folks, but hey, we just having fun out here. You all trying to inspire the people, and I promise you, challenge yourself in here. Just challenge yourself to even see yourself winning. Some of us can't even imagine it. You can't imagine yourself winning, and you wonder why you ain't winning. Well, I ain't got the education. Shut up. You got an imagination. Everybody got that. Everybody has an imagination. What I want you to do is take that great tool that you got between those ears and imagine yourself winning on the level that you desire, and close your eyes, and you're going to start smiling while you got those eyes closed like, oh, man, this feels good. And you might be homeless. You might be in the shack. You might have a negative bank account. But you can take this thing and imagine yourself winning and feel like you filthy rich while living as a vagabond. And the more you focus on that, winning takes focus. So ask yourself, what have you been focused on? Is it lack? Is it bills? Is it these knucklehead kids? Is this job I can't stand? Is that your focus? And you wonder why you get more of that. If you at your job, imagine yourself the boss. Imagine yourself the director. Whatever level you on, imagine yourself that. And if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. But it starts right here. Everything on this earth that you see that was created by man started with what? The imagination. Because it didn't exist. The winning you doesn't exist. You got to imagine it first. You can't look in the mirror because you're going to say you a liar. You ain't winning. But if you could close your eyes and use this powerful tool that we got and see it, and your whole body will react to that. I guarantee it. But again, shout out to everyone out there. I appreciate the comments, appreciate the love. Share this out with your people that need change in their life, that need to challenge themselves, whether it's health, whether it's wealth, whether it's service to people. Whatever you're doing, take it to another level. It's time to level up, you all. So it's your guy, Mr. WTF. As always, I apologize for the changing of the times, but change is good. And we'll be back next week. We may change to a Thursday going forward or either a Friday, but either way, we're going to be here to serve you all every week. I guarantee you that, unless we all on vacation, but we'll let you know because your boy likes the beach. But let me be quiet because I'm running my mouth. Again, challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone and imagine yourself winning and watch how the change comes your way. It's a guarantee. As Charles Barkley would say, I guarantee you're going to see some change in your life. All right, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Be safe, because you know y'all get around them little festivals and get towed up. Be safe and drink you a lot of water. Make sure you're able to hang while you're out there kicking it. But always remember, WTF doesn't just stands for what's the formula. It also stands for winning takes focus. And we pray that all of you all win out there and have a great week and a great weekend. Love y'all. Peace.